feature during her Heartfelt Harvest Home Show.
That's true.
We saved it for this wonderful hour of harvest decorating with light. And these are these beautiful frosted, hand-painted crackle vases that come with a strand of microlights. The one that you're looking at here is the one that completely sold out when it debuted in August of last year, and it's called Grapes. Just so you can see the beautiful detail, the hand painting, it's on both sides. This is a beautiful crackle glass, kind of a true white background, I would say, frosted white. Then in the middle, here's the brand new one, everybody. This is called Fruit. It has kind of a soft, pale, almost peridot green color to it, with pears and grapes and apples. So charming.
Love.
And then down at the end, I have to say, is my favorite.
I love this.
And it's kind of a soft, almost very barely there ivory color that has the wonderful warm leaves painted all over it. These are under $20, Valerie. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how we did it. Don't ask that question. Just choose yours and jump on. How the hand painting is beautiful. The crackle is beautiful. No mystery. They come with a wonderful strand of micro lights that are delightful.
Can I use those for other things?
You absolutely can, and you can pour water in here and put a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
Oh, beautiful.
Can't you see some fresh cut mums?
Yes.
And these beautiful
sunflowers.
So even better.
Pretty, yes.
Sunflowers with a little bit of blue or purple hydrangea layered in for that color pop. So you drop these in and they illuminate it beautifully.
Oh, look at that.
Look how pretty.
Brings it to life.
It brings it to life.
That is, it looks
And
like
those
an
colors.
expensive piece of art glass that you would see in a museum, you know, and they light it so beautifully from the underneath. I mean, that's what you can have in, imagine that in your curio. Imagine that glowing in your glass front cabinets in your kitchen. How pretty this would be just in a powder room, in a hallway. What's my timer situation with the lights?
There's going to be a 4-hour timer.
Okay.
And 3 AA batteries in the battery pack to power those micro lights. 40 days of enjoyment before you'll need to change those batteries again.
Great.
Jill, I do love that timer feature. The fact that it's going to come on every night and you don't have to mess with it, and you can put it even high up on an entertainment center and just enjoy that beautiful point of illumination.
Oh, this is one of those items where I would even consider getting 2 of them. You know, again, using those as anchors on each end of your mantle, your console table, a beautiful, you know, long bookcase that you have, you know, and you have one on each side.
Yes.
They're so pretty. And how about as a gift? I mean, $20 bill alert here, everybody. Think about what a gorgeous gift this would be for your sister-in-law, for your mother-in-law, for your best friend. Something so pretty to look at. I love the leaves because I feel like it really ties into the time of year.
I do too.
But I think all year round, I can see why the grapes would have sold out, because people love that kind of Tuscan grape kitchen look. And I think the same is true now that we are introducing the brand new fruit motif. How pretty is that going to be in your home all year round? This is that little light in your kitchen when you don't have the under cabinet lights, it's just going to glow in the corner so that when you get up and wander into the kitchen in the evening, you still have something that looks so pretty.
And those of you with open kitchens into the family room, look at how that fruit motif there on our one of our little set of 3 nested tables that we presented last hour, Jill and myself, next to a reading chair with your book, and look at how that fruit motif carries right on into the family room beautifully. I love the fruit motif, Jill, for year-round on your breakfast table. The table where you sit with family and share everyday meals.
Yes.
The table where you, with a neighbor, share a cup of coffee or a cocoa or tea. I love the grapes, the pear, the apple, the beautiful detail in the hand painting, the soft, soft pale green in the background. And if you wanted to put a sweet little candle ring around it, you could, but it doesn't need that. And look at the beautiful foot on it.
Oh, that's pretty.
We could have stopped it here. We didn't. We gave you this beautiful, extra little gracious curve there at the bottom. So it's a footed hurricane.
Love it.
Beautifully hand painted, beautifully illuminated with 3 AA batteries you will supply. These are stunning.
Oh my gosh, over 3,600 of these have been ordered today. I'd say you like it. And again, your choices are, starting down here, this is your grapes. This is the one that completely sold out in August of last year, and we're just seeing it back here a year later. It took us a year to bring this back to all of you. By the way, this is 8 inches tall, 6 inches in diameter. It's a nice thick glass. It has a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap or chintzy. I just want you to see the thickness of the glass there. So you can really see that this is a substantial piece. That crackle look, the satin finish is beautiful.
Jill, I love the way the hand painting. Look at the beautiful grapevine. You know the little curly cues that come off a grapevine, which I just love. Look at how delicately and beautifully that detail has been added in.
Love that. Then in the center, here's your brand new fruits. It has a very soft green glass background. Very pretty. Just so you can see what it looks like without the lights. Very,
Lovely.
very pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, that's beautiful. Soft green, almost a sage green, I would say.
Yes.
And then you add the lights in there. Look at that.
And as you say, it comes to life. You know what? It was pretty unilluminated. I didn't have any issues with that, but I love that we've been able to give you the way to illuminate it, and it's not tethered. You can take that micro light strand and use it with anything, and fill this with water and add flowers if you choose
Gorgeous. And then my favorite's the leaves.
I love this for
It's just all about fall. I want that on my kitchen table right now.
And don't you love the way the leaves have been painted as if they are falling?
Yes.
You know, you can just see the wind
That's why they
come
call
up.
it fall.
That's why they call it fall. and those leaves. And look at how we have chocolate and a beautiful butter and a deep russet and then the green. So many colors here layered in to make it truly the colors of autumn.
Wouldn't this be pretty inside one of your wreaths too?
As a centerpiece.
If you were using it as a centerpiece,
Yes,
you know,
it
I
would
mean,
be.
I would do maybe the sunflower with the leaves or the apple and pear wreath that we had that sold out. Wouldn't that be so pretty with
Beautiful.
this? Just gorgeous. Oh, look at it on the etagere that we had in the show. Isn't that lovely?
And there are just a
I mean,
few
look
of
how
those,
pretty
a
that
handful of
is.
those etagères remaining.
That's gorgeous.
The little birds, a little basket of ivy. So this could be mixed in with some plants that in a sunroom, and then this becomes a little, you know, pot that layers in beautifully with your plants, but doesn't require water. And then your plants become more feature on a different shelf.
What a great, I just keep going to it as a gift because I think it's a gift that looks so expensive, you know, so special,
Like you paid so much
so
more.
interesting, and it's under $20. How many times have you been desperate to find something that looks nice enough for $20? You don't always feel like you can do it. This is hand-painted, beautiful glass that glows and lights up. Oh, how pretty is that with the mirrors, Val?
Isn't that what the beautiful, there's the fruit with the
Love
mirrors
that.
behind Jill,
Yes.
which I love. And then on this side, we have the beautiful fall leaves.
Oh, I love those fall
The
leaves.
autumn colors.
Oh.
If you can put this in front of a mirror, look at what a spectacular
Beautiful.
reflection you will have. And you can see here, let me just show, again, we love revealing all the magic.
Yes.
We put it up just a little
Just
bit
a
higher.
little, yeah.
We wanted to center it in the mirror, so it's on a little lift so that it is positioned in just the perfect spot, the perfect frame.
Could we use one of your pine cones? Would it work?
I think it would.
I don't know. I'm going to try it.
Try it and see what it
Sometimes
looks
you
like.
try it and it works, and
I love
sometimes
that
it doesn't.
chocolate color. Oh, Jill, beautiful.
Now it looks like,
Oh, I love that. You know what we need to do? We need to meet at the table.
okay, I'll meet you there.
Meet you there,
Let me bring this one.
please.
I'm bringing it with me.
And I'll let you have that end,
Okay.
and I will take this end.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, you know, we're pretty
I'm
good
in.
at this. Maybe we could have a show one day on QVC.
Do you think? Do you think they'd have us?
Oh, I love it.
Is that
more than I thought I would,
beautiful?
actually?
Oh my goodness, I love
looks pretty.
the height at each end. And you know what? We can take the pedestal away.
Yes.
And look at and put it on the. This is the beveled mirrored
Mirrors,
centerpiece,
yes,
also
look at
available
that.
on QVC.com.
Beautiful.
Look at how lovely
That
that
is.
And just layer all of your, you know, your little
Your cute
pumpkins in and
pumpkins
around.
and stuff in the middle. Yeah.
If Thanksgiving is in your home this year, I can't more heartily embrace Jill's idea of having two of these at either end of your
Be
table.
beautiful. And that's all you need, really.
That's all you need. If you wanted to put a sweet little, you know, garland to join the two,
little pumpkins
you
you
could,
can.
or little pumpkins. But how spectacular is that?
And what's nice is it can be your Thanksgiving decor for that one meal,
Mm-hmm.
but it also is a beautiful piece in your home September, October, and
Stunning.
most of November too. You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
I agree.
Not, I mean, as much as you and I love pumpkins, not everybody loves them. So I love that the whole idea of the changing leaves, especially too if you live in an area that doesn't get to experience a true fall. I grew up in Southern California. We didn't have fall, but I still loved the kind of magic of thinking about what those leaves could look like. How beautiful to still have those touches and that feel of the season in your home. Very nice.
I love it.
Love that we played. All right, so here's your choices again, everybody, and now over 4,000 of these have been ordered in this show alone. So we're busy. So we already, listen, do I need to love on it anymore? I love it. There's your leaves. I think we all have the picture.
Happy fall, y'all.
I'm off
right
here in 10 minutes. I'll be placing my order. I might get one for my mom too. I think she would love it. Then here's the beautiful green, soft green that has the fruit. This is the brand new choice. So I love that you not only kind of gave us more of a color in the glass, but then gave us a really beautiful, intricate design with all those fruit.
I love the hand painting and the detail. I think that's what gives this charm, visual interest, and an amazing perceived value, and certainly much more than we see on the screen.
This is jewelry for your home.
It is.
Really
Oh,
is,
Jill,
isn't it?
it is.
Just
It's lovely.
jewelry. So pretty. And then finally, here's your grapes. This one sold out a year ago.
Tuscan,
finally back.
Country French.
Love that. And remember, the light strand comes out. So, maybe you have a beautiful sunny window and it can sit out and maybe you don't need it.
That would be lovely.
Isn't it nice that in the evening you can have that little light come on and it looks fabulous.
Love these. Love these.
Love it. Good job. Again.
So good to be with you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, Jill.
Stay on the line, everybody. If you're interested, 5,000 of those have now been ordered. Here's something else from Home Reflection.